Lifted with chest today. Went to Planet Fitness. Did, I think, 10 different exercises. Trying to get the body back in shape. This weekend I played a B tier down in Jacksonville, South Carolina, or Jacksonville, North Carolina. I didn't really do too well. I think I shot around 980 average, but the first round was 836 rated, which is 50 points below my rating. I just made a lot of stupid mistakes. I had like 6 birdies, and 6 down is going to get you around 990 rated, but I just, the bogeys, man. Like, I would turn on a par 4, I'd throw it in bounds, and then I would throw it out of bounds, and I'd get a bogey instead of a birdie, which, if you take a birdie on a bogey hole, then that's a 2-stroke swing. So I had 2 of those. So realistically, if I just turned 2 of those bogeys into birdies, then I'm 4 down. So I mean, I think a lot of it just came down to course management. A lot of the shots that I needed to throw, I threw a mid-range instead of putter, and it just really punished me. So, and then on the final round, I think I had 2 bogeys and 10 birdies, but I missed, I think, around 4 putts inside circle. I mean, not even just circle. It was 25 feet inside of circle. So from just that alone, making those 4 putts, I could have cashed out another $300 because I finished tied for 5th, got $205, but 4 strokes better gets me 2nd place after being in 4th to last on the last card on the first round. I mean, if I shoot 4 strokes better, then I get an extra $300. That's pretty much it. But today, if I get to work on time, we are going to be throwing in a throwing net, working on forehands, working on backhands, working on approach shots. I can't really practice in a field in the morning or the afternoon because, man, we're slammed for today. I have a full-time job, already went to the gym, meal prepped, took care of the dog, made sure he peed, made sure we're taking care of business because, you know, I don't want to make the wife mad. But we're hopefully going to be able to try and throw and putt for at least 45 minutes. Hopefully, right now it's 7:38 in the morning. Work starts at 8:30. So if I can get 45 minutes of quality work in, I'd be pretty stoked for the day. If I need to, I will definitely throw later in the afternoon because I'm a big proponent of making sure you get a lot of reps in so that you have a really good chance to throw well when it comes time to it, when you really need to. And I think that's why a lot of people are rated 1,000 or above, because they're putting a lot of work in. They're putting hours on hours. They're at least putting 7 hours of throwing a week. And if you do that and you're hitting your gaps, most likely you're going to be able to hit the gaps when it means the most. And so early on in my career, putting was the thing that got me the strokes, that got me the scoring. It got me the 960, 970 rated. But now it's the throwing that's getting me the 1,000 rated, and I need the putting to come along a little bit better. I'm getting a little bit more nervous on putting because I haven't putted as much as throwing. And but I love putting. I love putting. I honestly used to loathe throwing because I just wasn't good at it. And it took me a really long time to be comfortable with throwing because I worked on a lot of form stuff, a lot of form mechanics, little tweaks here and there. Releasing at 10 o'clock rather than at 12 o'clock. So releasing at 12 rather than 10 o'clock. And man, it really did suck. But I feel like it's coming together. So we'll see. But yeah, we'll get going on the throwing. Yeah, so just trying to set up my throwing net. I love this thing. This thing's like literally the best throwing net ever. Like if you ever throw inside, it has a little pocket where you can throw into, and then the disc comes out the bottom. Boom. Boom. Visionary, please sponsor me. This is sick throwing net. Honestly, if you didn't sponsor me, I'd be pretty happy because then you're wasting money on me. You're just throwing money around, honestly. But shout out Visionary though. I mean, I think the huge reason why I'm getting close to my disc golf goals is because of just this throwing net right here. Because I'm able to get a lot of reps in a small amount of time, which so here we go. Here's the little pocket right here. Your disc comes into here and then comes out the bottom. And then you strap a Velcro strap and then you're done. But let's get some flat forehands going through. Let's see what I'm gonna do some flat forehands because we really struggled hitting the gap flat and then having it fade right. So we'll see if we can just aim sort of at the pole on just flat. That was a little Annie. I could tell that straight out of my hand. And on these, you don't want to be just crushing the disc. You want to just be having it come out of your hand nice and smooth. It's a little bit pulled. Come on, you bungus. Come on, let's go. A little bit Annie, we're still getting the flat. I think I need to change my body angle. That was much better. That was much better. All right, let's see if we can replicate that. Maybe with like a slower disc. I think it was good. We'll see. Much better. That's the feeling. Alright, flippy zone. Put this one a little bit higher. Yeah, that's some good stuff right there. Yeah, a lot of these throwing nets, so if you're throwing to a throwing net, you really do not want to chuck it as hard as you can. You just want to just throw it smooth, nice and tight right in there. Let's adjust this. Don't be lazy. Set up the whole thing. And depending on which Visionary net you get like sandbags that go on the bottom. You can fill it up. You get bags that you can fill up with gravel on the back, so the net doesn't move at all. Just do some backhand because this one's not really a forehand disc. That was nice. Okay. Like on a lot of videos, we'll see if you can see it. On a lot of shots, I don't know why I do this, but my left foot, when I go here, I'll twist and I'll have my foot not turn at 6, but it'll be turn at 5. And then when it's turned at 5, then my body will go offline. So I'm trying to really resist that. I'm really trying to keep it 6 o'clock, 6 o'clock, 6 o'clock, bang. So I get a little more consistency. Start at like 25 feet. This is where I really struggled here. Just trying to keep a straight arm and then pop the wrist. I know that was a little outside right. There we go. Take a deep breath. Always do your breaths. See, this basket isn't the best, but it's my buddy's, so I can't really complain. So if it spits out on you, you don't freak out and be like, well, I didn't hit the putt. You just like move on to the next one. You just keep on putting and putting and putting and putting. Just hit your line, get the reps in. I mean, this thing is more of an aiming tool than it is a results-based, hey, this is how many putts I'm gonna make in a tournament round, because sometimes you just cannot control what you're gonna do, you know? Like, the putt's gonna feel good some days, sometimes it's not. And your confidence shouldn't be based off of the basket. You really just gotta be really confident on your own strokes. I really like, sometimes I'll wipe off my putters, sometimes I won't. I know Ulibarri or Ulibarri or whatever his last name is, he won't wipe his putters off, but I mean, I use the same towel, so it's slightly wet anyways. So when it rains, then I have like pretty good practice. And I'm really aiming for the top 2/3 of the basket, because my putt tends to drop, my miss is low. That was a little wet. Yep, that's a pulled. Yep, there we go. Yep, I like that. A lot of times with my putt, when it feels off, I'm not really slowing down and accelerating my hand towards the basket, which then makes me sort of disconnected from the putter, and I can't really feel where it's going. But if I go slow and steady and accelerate at the last second, then I can really adjust based off of how I'm feeling. So if I'm going here Knew it was right out of my hand. Slow, yep, there you go. Slow, fast. Slow, fast. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Now I'm more focused on talking than I am putting. Come on, stay in there. I could have caught right side. Okay. I usually putt with like around like 11 putters. I feel like it saves me time on walking back and forth. Also, if I have more than 10 putters, then I sort of get lost in the sauce. Yeah, there we go. See, those are good putts. I like them accelerating towards the basket on a straight line. Yep. Just that top 2/3. That's okay. Oh, extra bonus. Oh no. Okay, so then on those, I missed all left. So I probably got to make a slight adjustment because I was trying to get the camera in focus on it. But any one that goes like far, I'm gonna go like a different angle just for some extra credit, so I don't have to walk all the way back. So hold 10 putters in your hand, or attempt to. Yep. Yeah, there we go. Just nice and easy stroke, something repeatable. Something in tournament that you're comfortable with. Like, I can't go fast like Gannon does. Like, he'll just jam it in there. For me, I just got to go silky smooth. That's in. And a lot of them, I'm just trying to shape it like if you're throwing a football, you're trying to shape the shot into a pocket of the wide receiver, trying to hit him in the chest. But how do you hit him in the chest? Sometimes it's a laser beam for some people, just like a straight shot. Or sometimes it's more of a lob. And whatever style of putter you are, if you can imagine your line, or if you're physically able to if you're not physically able to putt it on a straight line, then you're gonna have to bend it. I mean, Greg Barsby does a great job of going high and then low into the bucket. For me, I saw Paul Macbeth putt, so I wanted to emulate that as much as I can, or could at the time, and it sort of changed it a little bit. Wow, that's a great camera angle right there. You're probably getting seasick. Back to just throwing down the middle. So for every single training session, I just focus on maybe like 1 to 2 things, but individually. So I won't think, so for this one, I'm thinking keeping this left foot 6 o'clock, and I have to use my hips to resist my foot to turn outwards. If I can get that feeling, then I can release my brain of thinking. Then in the round I can go just pure feeling, rather than having to make slight adjustments every single time. Even though the disc golf psychology, or the or the golf psychology books say otherwise. But alright. Feet placement. Come on, baby. A lot of times I like to do standstills because then I can get the feet where I want to. So I line up my feet in a straight line. It's a little bit offset, not like a crazy amount where people do that, but and then when I'm doing standstill, so for me right now I'm also working on is, so I'll go down and then up with my throwing. So I will dip, or not, I won't dip, I'll anti-dip, I'll scoop. So I'm really trying to focus on keeping the disc the lowest part of the throwing motion or throwing arm. Man, it's getting hot. It's stinking November, and I'm having to take my sweater off. Feels like it's July right now. Okay, all right. Keep it lower. There we go. That's what we want. Oh, dang it. This is the part that sucks throwing outside, is that you have to wipe off your discs. I think this eats into a lot of your practice time. Not my favorite part about the throw. I can feel that left leg coming out. Gotta really, all right, let's figure out what time it is. It's 8:16. I'm gonna throw this set, throw one more set, and then putt the rest of the time until it's time to go in. Chest got in the way. Yeah, that one, I can feel my left foot not going towards 6 o'clock, it's going towards 5 o'clock. Don't be lazy with the left foot. Do 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 do. Oof. I have to find that one. That was not good. Alright, let's break it down. These things are so nice. Alright, well, it's time for work. Alright, I'll see you guys later.